Hello? Testing. Testing. I'm frightened and wonder to find myself here. I am frightened and wonder to find myself here rather than there, for there is no reason why I should be here rather than there, now rather than then. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Be here. You're in New York City, chances are I'll be there.
Dude, before I get into the Fishtank stuff, which is just so crazy to me, all that stuff is so wild. All the kids.
I wish I was back there.
Oh, you wish you were trapped in a house again.
With outside air.
But before I ask you a bunch of questions about that, do you have anything upcoming you want to tell us about? Like
upcoming
stand-up shows, anything like
I
that
have a
we need to know
show
about?
July 3rd at the Eastville Comedy Club.
Awesome. Eastville Comedy Club. We'll probably need something to do on July 3rd. I think people are going to be off that day.
Really? Yeah,
it's the in-between day.
It's big.
Yeah. I have to tell you, man, I think all your stuff's really funny. I'm like watching all your videos and stuff. I'm like getting turned on to new stuff, like the Spider-Man guy.
Let me turned on.
I'm getting like, I'm rolling through your stuff and laughing my ass off. Man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, dude.
It's just stuff that me and group comes together, But I love, I'm a failed stand-up comedian.
Well, no, that's not true. How? You're not failed stand-up comedian. You're doing great.
You think so?
Yes. When did you?
Sometimes life tells you otherwise, but thank you.
When did you start doing stand-up comedy?
Oh, that was 18 years ago that I started.
Oh, you've been doing it.
I've been doing it. It hasn't made me a household name or anything. And that's where the bump came from like, hey, no more comedy. What are you gonna do? Because that was my last source of income.
Right.
Yeah, working for comedy when comedy shut down for a year.
Right. Well, when you're in the arts or whatever it is, that's how it is, man.
Yeah.
People don't understand it on the outside. They think you can just go get another job. But like,
no, that was it.
This is the job.
We were all in. So then I evolved.
How did you get hooked up with Alex Stein?
My man Stein.
I'm going to ask about his wife in a minute. How you got hooked up with his wife? But how did you guys start appearing together?
Oh, Primetime. He makes various trips to New York City, and he's a dude that's woke. Knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And he reached out to me about just.
Did he really just kind of saw you somewhere or something and reached out to you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy
the
good.
The internet is the beautiful thing.
Shoot, you're killing it.
I've never had a chance to meet someone, of his status.
No, that's awesome.
My everyday life. So, love you, Primetime.
No, see, you're killing it. Yeah, Primetime Stein. And both of you guys went on the Fishtank.
We did. It was it was an awesome experience because he's my road dog. He takes me everywhere, you know what I mean? Because we got the
Dude,
his wife connection, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, you got the wife connection?
Yeah,
she's rolling around in the middle seat?
She likes when he takes care of me.
I'm not allowed I don't know if I could do these jokes. These are Alex Stein's jokes. I might want to stay away from
Yeah. It's not for everyone.
Alex Stein, come on the pod. Sorry about your wife.
It happens, but yeah. So big ups to both of them, and big up for always thinking of me, finding ways to, keep me busy and out of trouble.
So you're doing the stand-up comedy.
Yes.
When did the videos start?
Yeah, when stand-up comedy shut down, I think during the pandemic that the comedy clubs went down totally.
And that's when you started doing like more of the street
stuff?
Yeah,
I was
interesting.
It was the lockdown. The lockdown was a big turning point because there was nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Nothing to do. And I was in the basement and kind of, the mind just went somewhere else. And as soon as they let me out, I was like, rah! And I was like, here I come, world.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah, which, it wasn't, everything wasn't planned. It's just kind of like the getting out. I'm like, I survived.
Right.
You guys, you'll be sorry now. Don't keep me cooped up for.
It was the same thing with other people. Like there was like plays on the streets, comedians in the subway. Like you had to do something.
You have to do something.
It's so crazy that something. I mean, I don't want to say the lockdowns were negative or anything, but I can't. I hear so many stories like that. That like because of that happened, people took a turn. People decided to take the chance.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like Like, I don't know what that lesson is there. But,
If you don't die during a pandemic, follow your dreams. Go to your plan B. I don't know.
Or, dude, there probably was a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know, like people were like, wow, I might get locked in my home again one day. It's time to gas it.
I gotta let it all out.
It's time to gas it.
Yeah, exactly. So that was my mind state. Just kind of pedal to the metal at all costs and see where it takes you.
I watched the video where you hit the guy with the sandwich about 100 times before I got here today.
That was beautiful. Oh, yeah.
The buffet video.
You had it coming, guys. I wanted that Zaza.
Is that what you said? I couldn't figure out what you were saying.
Yeah. I want some of that Zaza.
Right. Oh, man.
Priorities.
I like, you're doing like something so much different than stand-up when you're doing those videos, right? It's just so physical.
Yeah. It's definitely, I've always been a, slapstick humor kind of guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? From the legends, Benny Hill to...
Thanks for saying that, man.
Honeymooners.
This is where I was going because I'm watching the Fishtank stuff again.
Right.
When I watched it the first time, when I saw you on there the first time, that's when I was discovering you guys. So, I was just kind of in shock. Like, you're yelling at these kids.
These are real people.
You have them kneeling down on the ground. Like, in the first 10 minutes that you guys are in the house.
Black Lives Matter!
Yeah. And you're like,
you didn't say Black Lives Matter!
And there are a lot more stuff than that.
Yeah,
but in the first 10 minutes, but there's a part where I think it's like probably right in the first couple minutes where I think you probably decide it's time to turn it on. You kind of like fall over the garbage can. And, there's a comedy moment there. And I watched that and I was like, after seeing your Subway videos and stuff, I seen that and I was like, this is some Chevy Chase shit. Like this guy, I mean, you're like, you can see like
garbage can.
Like you fall down in the kitchen, like right on top of their feet and stuff, and they're like, whoa, what's going on? Like, and you're like, it was like so perfect and funny.
Yeah.
And the look
on John Ritter is also one of my idols, so let me throw him in there.
Who?
John Ritter, rest in peace.
Yes.
Yeah, Jack Tripper for those Three's Company.
Right.
I am totally 100% off that.
Yeah.
Free of physical humor.
You're totally doing it.
Thank you.
Was that a big part of the stand-up act before? It just kind of became more in the front now?
I was born in another country, Panama.
Okay.
And I guess to communicate when I got to this country.
This is why you speak Spanish.
Yeah,
We're putting it all together.
Yeah. I would always have to like use my hand. Like, no, about me now,
Right.
I had to, I had to do everything physical, so
right.
It just never stopped.
When did you guys come here? Like, how old were you?
I was 16 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
a big culture shock, right?
Yeah.
It's not like
teenager getting bullied, so
Yeah,
where comedy comes from. Yeah.
You didn't know any English when you came here as a 16-year-old?
No.
I feel like when I was 16, there was no way I was learning another language. I was like too old and stupid by then. I was like stupid brain by 16.
No.
So big ups to like as a teenager having to learn another language is like.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. It wasn't easy because it's just. But when you're forced into, because I went to neighborhoods where I had to kind of fight to kind of communicate. Yeah. So it just forced me. When you put into the like, all right, you have to learn.
That's right.
Man.